for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, this is the... Mbappe! There it is!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
That was as close to certain as can be.
The first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Neymar. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Rabiot. Now it's Mbappe, spread to the right. Dembele, and he shoots! Now who's going to be first? In he goes again! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Eva Nielsen. Chouameni. Saliba, and it's Dembele to Rabiot, Mbappe, Rafinha, now it's Eva Nielsen, who's looking wide,
that's going in strongly.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery, the defence though able to hold on this time. It's Mbappe. Mbappe finds himself offside. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Mbappe. He's having a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Shot a goal! Brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And he is deftly away. Rafinha stood his ground strongly. Neymar. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. And here's Doué. Somewhat off target. Rafinha. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And the shot! Always, and again! Again in a trice, and they are soaring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
France find a position of real strength now.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, it's played into the area. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. France look out of sight already. They'll struggle to let it slip from here. Rafinha.
Rafinha running with the ball. Now, can they get him away? It's a big chance! And there's a goal!
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Number 16, Even Nelson.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Now it's Doué. Doué couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Mbappe! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Ibanez. Rafinha. Oh, well played, lovely. Spread it left. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Dembele. Distributed tidily. It's a good run down the right. And here's Mbappe. Driving forward. And a chance!
It's a goal! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
France, palpably stronger, better, superior. Bruno Guimaraes. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Olise gets on his bike and on the move. Mbappe! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Alexandro. And it's Guimaraes. Now there's a... Goes for a shot! It's it!
They are purring, truly purring.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Rabiot, Dembele, Ederson, and that's been won straight back. And here's Neymar, he's on it, can he get away? Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Tries to pass it through. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Evan Nielsen.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Marquinhos. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's made its way to him. And he's got away from him. Oh, super decent chance! And yes, it's there! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Brazil, after 30 minutes, is number 16, Ivan Nielsen.
Brazil get their goal. A bit of respectability restored. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Doué. Now it's Mbappe. Neymar. And he's forced to go back. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's a key interception. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Dembele. Now it's Olise. Mbappe and the shot! And he hits the net. Just cruising. They are cruising. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Kylian Mbappe.
As if three weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. France are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. He won't be happy with that one. Rabiot over to the right flank. Pass is just off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Evan Nielsen. Rafinha. Oh, just skips past his man. He's had a shot! No, it's wide.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
And here's Mbappe. France heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Olise. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And he cuts out the supply. Rafinha, great defending, strong and determined. Ibanez. And Rafinha. Lucas Paqueta. Ibanez. Oh, that's fabulous. Dembele. Half-time getting close now. Mbappe. Good, strong midfield running here. And he whips it in. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Lucas Paqueta. Now Ederson. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Manuel. Rabiot. Oh, easy pickings there. Rafinha. And it's Alexandro. He's a sharp little ball here. Shoots! It's been taken short. Neymar, impressive jump. And he's... Chouameni. Rabiot. And it's Dembele. Elise, given the lift of his goal. Played out to the left flank. And here's Doué. Elise is onto this. Bruno Guimaraes. And Neymar. He has found the way through. Rafinha. And the finish! Off the post. Dembele.
I've seen for some time, all departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole power of good.
France look as though they have this game won. They've been firing and scoring at will. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And here's Rafinha. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Well read, nice interception. Rafinha. And the pass is intercepted. Doué. This looks promising. Now that looks a decent ball. And he was alert to it. Rafinha. That pass has been well intercepted. Elise, can he finish? Goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Number 11.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Bruno Guimaraes. Neymar. He's had it taken off him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Hernandez. Ederson. And it's Guimaraes. Neymar engages and forces him off the ball. That's a good ball out wide. And here's Mbappe. Oh, it's Dembele. It's Dembele! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar. Neymar, good purposeful running this. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. And the ball's gone astray. That'll be a corner. Bruno Guimaraes with the short one. In by and a header! No, got right underneath it. That's really well cleared. Now has he got the beating of his marker here? Ederson.
France are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Skims one in. Even Nielsen!
Sila gol yiyecek.
Nice defending, it's got the job done. And it's Doué. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
He's found a way through. Rafinha not want to pass up the chance to run on the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. He is through here. Can he finish? And they've got rid. And here's Rafinha. He's shifting through the... Rafinha! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mignon is there to clear. Rafinha at his creative best. He's set up 2 goals. Nicely spread. Rafinha unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's had it nicked away. Doué. Now it's Mbappe. Dembele. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Hernandez. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. No, that's been intercepted. Alexandro. Ederson. It's a really well measured ball. Now it's Doué. Chance, surely! Evan Nielsen. Lucas Paqueta. And Rafinha. And it's Neymar. Knocks it out wide. He's going to be disappointed with that. Driving through the middle. Rafinha. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Ederson. Now it's Mbappe. Now what about a counter-attack? Now it's Dembele. Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Evan Nielsen. He's in a great position here. Saliba does really well to win the ball there. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Picks out brilliantly. And that is expertly dealt with. Gabriel can clear it away. Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Doué. That's a dangerous ball. Dembele! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Chouameni. Oh, that's well spotted. Ederson. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. It's run loose. And he's following up. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Rabiot. Rafinha. And it's Paqueta. Ederson. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Can he get it through? Looking for the run. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Saliba calmly anticipates, and the counter is on. And it's Doué. Hernandez. Good ball, good take. Thinks about the shot. Shapes the shoot! And it's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
After 78 minute is
How many? Just how many?
Kylian Mbappe.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. Rafinha. Doué. That is good alertness. Rafinha going forward. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rabiot. And he was quick to react. Savinho. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Doué. Nicely weighted ball. No, that was never going to make it. And he's intervened well there. And he's managed to get free. That's been drilled in. Ederson. And Savinho. Eva Nielsen. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Bruno Guimaraes. Hernandez looking for options for movement, and he's picked it up out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Rafinha. Played out wide. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Joelinton finding himself in space. Delivered, takes a shot! And that's a tidy finish. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Rafinha.
Brazil still making a fight of this. Doué. That's the keeper's ball. He's picked his way through. Now it's Rafinha. Not the most accurate pass. Gabriel.
2 added minutes has
And it's
been indicated.
Guimaraes. And it's Alexandro. Oh, nicely intercepted. Dembele. Dembele. Now this could be a chance. Joelinton. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Dembele. Dembele charging forward. The ball at his... There's the shot! And he's straight offside. That's that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.